Hello and welcome to a beautiful day in Wicklow. I have 1 hour before sunset. Why didn't I come out earlier? Simple. I have spent the last, 2 days working and modifying the flare for my Dream Mat. And I'll show you that in just a second. I haven't used the Dream Mat Sluice in a while, mainly because I didn't have a proper flare for it. So now I have a Sluicebox with a flare on it, and it works absolutely brilliantly. I'll only have enough time just to test it and run material through it. I won't be doing any sample panning. I always tell people, never ever set up a Sluicebox until you have done some test panning and you know there's gold in the river. In my case, I have 40 minutes till sunset, so I'm just going to take any gravel I can see that's the right size and throw it through the Sluicebox. So this is the Dream Mat Sluicebox, 36 inches for the mat. The whole thing, fully connected and all, is just under 4 foot, which obviously is the legal limit. So this is a close-up of the flare. You can see where the metal lines up pretty much perfectly there. You can't even see the seam. You can see where the riffles are exchanging. So you can see where the sluice is working absolutely fine. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start classifying buckets a ½ inch and just start lashing through. The way I've been feeding it recently when I was testing it was feed it by the shovel. I don't even bother with a trowel anymore. I just put a bucket beside it and shovel straight in. Saves my back and saves on time, which we're running short of. Let's go find the shiny! Okay, it's getting quite dark now at this stage. We're coming up about 25 minutes before sunset. I got a bit of a gravel bar here beside me. So what I'm doing is just lashing through dirt. I don't particularly mind whether there's gold here or not. I just wanted to see the sluice run. Yeah. Oh, done. How we get on? That's about half a bucket. And it's half a bucket, we might as well run it. You can see it there, I have half a bucket, a ½ inch. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to bend down and feed it by the trowel. I've come up with a better way of feeding the Sluicebox. Right, there's dirt. And all we'll do is just drop her on in. Hopefully, oh yeah, she's working grand. I think maybe for the next round, I'll put the bucket over the other side because I'm having to step over the bucket with the shovel. I'm happy with that. I'm actually very happy with that. So look, I put gravel on the material on the thing. Watch. 1, 2, 3. We might as well clean the bottom of that bucket and test panning it, because it wouldn't be a gold panning Ireland video without some panning. So I'll just take you upstream for a second and we'll just do a bit of panning. So just while I've got waders on, this is getting really deep here. So what I'm going to do is the pan is nice and clean, but just to be sure, I give it a quick rinse. Easiest way to clean a pan, pick it up, catch the water on the way down, and forget to wear gloves. Oh well. Just going to bring it down a little bit, just so you can more so see the pan than myself. Hopefully you can see that correctly. Oh, that water is cold. Not a whole lot of material there to go through, so. And again, the pan was clean beforehand, so we don't have to worry about cross-contamination. So is the bucket clean as well. Right, let's have a look together. Come up behind the camera here. Okay, let's have a quick look together. Again, we'll push everything into the corner. Bump, bump, bump. Give it a good bit of water. Bring everything backwards. We on the gold. I think it's the first shovel load we put into. I see what looks like black sand, which is good. So there's a lot of black sand in there, but there's no actual gold. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to head downstream, just where my bag and stuff is. I'm going to take a quick sample from there. I'm just going to start blasting through sample pans, and once I find the gold, then we'll try and put as much as we possibly can through. And again, we got 58 minutes. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Let's go find the shiny. Okay, we're coming up about 10 minutes before sunset. So what I've done is I was testing this gravel bar where my equipment is, or my bag and everything is. And what I was doing was I was going along and sampling, and every time I've done a sample pan along here, I found a lot of black sand, like more black sand than you'd normally see. There's a good bit of black sand upstream with the gold, so I thought, look, I've only got a limited amount of daylight. What I'm going to do is just run as much as I possibly can. Right, that'll do fine. So what I'm going to do is, yeah, that's pretty much full bucket, excellent. So I'm going to go upstream with this nice heavy bucket and the shovel. So I got 3 minutes of sunset. What I'm going to do is now is going to clean out the sluice, and once I have the sluice cleaned out, then we're going to pan it just over there where it's nice and deep. Right, let's see what this is holding. So you can see where I have the gravel here. Take those rocks out, wash them off. Right, so I haven't got a whole lot of battery. I've got practically no daylight. The sun set a few minutes ago and it's raining. Happy days. Aside from that, everything's great. Now remember, we didn't find any gold in the test pans, and all we were doing was just working gravel from over there, a bit from over there, a bit from over there. on the inside of bed in black sand. I don't know if there's gold here. I don't, so really do any proper testing. I just wanted to test the sluice box. That's all I wanted to test. And what I'm going to do now is going to get this done, pack up. Right, let's crack on with this. Not a whole lot of material there. Not much in the way of heavies. There's a lot of black sand here as well though. I've noticed that. Right, let's have a quick look. Normally I'd say I go over towards the light, but we don't have any. So the light on my head is the most amount of light we actually have. So let's have a quick look and see if we're anything on a gen. I have no idea. It's really just about testing the dream mat. Yeah, lots of black sand, that's good. Nope. No gold. Oh well, no big deal. Look, I have found gold here in this particular river before, but just not in this particular section. That's unfortunate, no gold, but however, look, that's life. You don't always find gold in every pan. Not every pan is going to have gold, and every sluice is going to be full of gold. No big deal, but at least I got to test the sluice, and I know it's working. Happy days. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode of testing out the dream mat in a tiny little river. A lot of black sand. If you enjoyed this episode, chances are you like the previous episodes posted and the ones to be posted in the future. Don't forget the subscribe button, and sure, catch you next one. We can all go find more shiny. Yahoo! Bye.